Well, for the first time on our channel, we're doing a California sunset. So this is just a quick stop on our way to another location, pretty exotic, that my son and I are going to bring you some videos from. But we got to spend the day with my niece, Claire. And Claire's with me today. Hi, Claire.
Hi.
Well, a beach sunset, I think, is a special sunset.
Mm-hmm.
You spent time at the beach a lot growing up because our family has a lot of California connection. What does the beach do for you?
I think the beach has definitely always been really calming for me. For a long time, I actually grew up in Texas after, being born here, and everyone kind of knew me as the beach girl because that's all I wanted to do and be by. But definitely think it's very grounding and peaceful for me. Place that I go to connect with God, and yeah.
Is there ever a time when the beach is not good?
No. Actually, Texas beaches are pretty gross, though. Gross.
We say that, but I know there's people who are like, oh, I hate it. Sand gets everywhere. Maybe the beach is not your thing. It's definitely our thing.
Yeah.
But part of it's just, I don't know, the way it sets my nervous system. A lot of nature does that, but like you hear it in the rhythm of the waves. It's like breathe with me. You're breathing with the ocean, basically. It's kind of the earth's lungs in a lot of ways. I don't know. Rainforests are that, but the ocean's that. I don't know. Ocean's great. You a few months ago got back from Hawaii, where you got to experience the beach and the ocean in a totally different way, although you weren't like in it.
Yeah.
What the Hawaiian culture? What did you learn with the Hawaiian culture or the Polynesian culture that helped you change how you see life and how you want to live life?
That's a really good question. I love how in the Polynesian culture, everything is so interconnected. And whether that's family, you know one Polynesian person and then you know like someone that's related to everyone, which is awesome. And also just all throughout nature, Polynesian people are very connected to nature and their roots there. So I feel like I learned a lot of respect for nature through spending time in Hawaii and learning from those people. And definitely just being able to connect with anything and everything around you. I think it's really beautiful.
So what does that mean for life going forward, for your family and friendships and nature for you?
I think there's just an openness that I'd like to develop more. I think I was a bit closed off before I went out there. Not super closed off, but it helped me to open up and be a lot more okay with meeting new people and making all the connections that I possibly can. And I feel like that's something that's really helpful because you can never have too many people to love in your life and to be surrounded by. And
that might be the title of this video. You can never have too many people to love in your life and be surrounded by.
Yeah, that's been a big theme for me lately because I feel like I just moved out here to California for the summer, and it's been kind of lonely, even though I do have some family members out here and stuff that I'm surrounded by. It's been lonely because I have all these people and friends in Hawaii and spread out across the US and my family in Texas that I miss so much, and I keep having to remind myself that it's a privilege that I have this many people to love, and that I'm still connected to them in ways even if I'm not physically there. But it's a good reminder for me. I feel like I learned in Hawaii that even if I'm not physically there with people, I can still branch out and make more connections. It doesn't mean to close yourself off or guard yourself from meeting new people.
That's well said. How I don't know, this is ever evolving, ever learning. I don't have the right answer to this. I think I have some things that have worked for me, but how do you prepare yourself to be open and to learn how to love people better?
Honestly, that's still something I'm working on. It's been a bit of a challenge because that's a characteristic that I appreciate so much and like a skill that I appreciate so much. Being out here, I feel like it's been harder for me to want to practice it with so many people that I don't know and already have a connection with. But I think loving people better just has to do with listening and understanding. I think I've learned, especially from my mom, she's really good at this, that to listen and try to understand fully before you ever comment necessarily about it. Maybe not even comment, but
Kind of
just before
assume.
before you assume anything. And so I think that's a really good way to love people better, is to try to understand where they're coming from and just to be with them.
Let them express themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah, my wife and many other therapists I know end up having a lot of clients kind of latch onto them and then say, I feel like I can tell you anything. And they'll tell you, you can hear it in their voice. I want to be your friend, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Can we just be friends and not client therapist kind of thing? And I'm sorry, but not sorry for the airplanes. We are close to the airport, but I'm just constantly amazed at the fact that 100 years ago we didn't have commercial airlines and people traveling the world, and now they're just like shooting out over the Pacific Ocean. In my mind, they're all going to Japan, China, Korea, Australia, Hawaii, out that way. But they're off to some connecting back with their family, or meeting. They're going to be meeting new friends for the first time, hopefully. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, back to the being just open and letting somebody express themselves and really hearing them, I think is a big move to allow ourselves to connect when that other person feels heard and cared about. Showing you care by letting them express their whole thought and everything without judgment or condemnation
Or interruption.
Belittling, or interruption. They're simple things, just like these videos. I mean, like I said many times, they're raw, they're one take, they've got planes in the background. We don't know what we're going to talk about even beforehand. I didn't even tell Claire what we were going to talk about, and she's like, what? I gave her a microphone. You want to be on the video with me? Maybe.
Sure.
But I'm just so blessed to have great family and friends, and the nature. I know where to go and find great sunsets all around me, wherever I am. But I'm going to wrap up this video here. May your days be full of rays. May they end with friends. Have a great night, everybody.